So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Oh, it's Raul. It's Raul! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through. He's got away, and he's certainly on. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona are already... There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Del Piero, and the pass is intercepted. It's a searching pass. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. Raul. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's been caught napping.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Can he get it through? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hullet, a player of legendary status. Rijkaard. 15 minutes till half-time. And the return pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot. And the finish! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
In by Hullet. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Olmo. A heavy challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Can he spark a counter here? Neatly clipped into space.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Right
time.
card. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Danny Olmo. And he's managed to get free. And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
Now,
at
I'd
this
just like
stage.
to read out our fan club members
Barcelona
celebrating
in
their
control at
birthdays
half-time,
today.
2-0. Here we go again. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he was quick to react. Danny Olmo. Dink through. Adams. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Batistuta shoots! It's hit the upright. Hullet. Rijkaard. Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Danger averted for now. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! And it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next...
And the finish! Stoichkov! Oh, wonderful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Could move up a gear here. Oh, super find. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Fernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Law. Rijkaard wins the duel this time.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Good ball, good take. Great ball, and he goes for a shot! Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word. Can he get on the end of this? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this is Stoichkov. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Law, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hoisted in. There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pinches it off him. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And it's Fernandez. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mateus, very much a man of this moment. Knocks it into space. And this is Stoichkov. No, that's been intercepted. Law. Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Dani Olmo is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Roberto Carlos delivers the ball. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Can he finish? Pirlo. Now it's Stoichkov. Barcelona, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel.
He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's been shifted off it. Del Piero. And the shot! It's there! Barcelona are back in business. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries the chance! It's anyone's ball now. Vieira. He steps in and that's the end of that. Could be danger here. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20, Stoichkov. Number 2, Daniel.
And here's Inzaghi. And he's intervened well there. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 18, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 22,
well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get it through? Haaland! Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Dani Olmo. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Oh, crap. Shot a goal! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Chance for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Rijkaard clears.
Added minute has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he was quick to react. Deftly away. Oh, such a clever touch. Goes for the header! The whistle has gone and it is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
With the owner of a blue
Rummenigge
car
voted
parked
man of... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a show. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's hit the post! He's picked his way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Tries to pass it through, and he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more.
Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see some...
Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Bergkamp for Szoboszlai. Great ball if he can get there. Rummenigge. Dani Olmo, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dinks one through. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Rummenigge receives it in a good position here, looking for the run. Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Played out wide. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Rijkaard. Mateus just eases him off the ball. Now it's Raul. Half an hour played now. Quansah cuts it out. Linton. Now, can they get him away? Raul. Rijkaard can get it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. And the counter is on. Neymar, nicely weighted ball. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. Now it's Bergkamp. Good ball, good take. He is through here. Real... Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. One sweeping move, execute... And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Chance! Oh, that's a brilliant save! Linton.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Irwin. Great vision. Dani Olmo has it out wide and in space. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. A header! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rummenigge! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So can they do it again? Szoboszlai! That's a half-decent try. So, third corner of the game. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Number 24.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored.
There's the shot! And he's missed it.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
He's had it taken off him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mateus. And it's Szoboszlai. Bergkamp.
Oh, great feat, that.
It's Bergkamp! Rice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai looking to get on the end of this. And the shot!
Substitution in progress.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Defending of the desperate variety. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Barcelona are having a ball here. That is good alertness. Now it's Bergkamp. And they can counter here. Oh, this looks sharp. That's very neat. He's got away. And he shoots! It's in! How many, just how many, the golf in class is... And that will be it. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Bergkamp picking up the Man of the Match award. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking...
Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The ideal start.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Great chance! Delicious from Dani Olmo! He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserves...
Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. And they're quick to get it back. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. And a chance! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time. A finish of true class. And they get themselves in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. McAllister showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he finish? Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Dani Olmo threads one in. Tries a shot! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game! And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
And a quick announcement.
Barcelona lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And the second half gets underway. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. It's a threatening ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found... It's Neymar! Park Ji-sung. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Soboslai. Neymar thinks about the shot. McAllister, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's had it taken off him. Park Ji-sung cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kukçu. And the pass is intercepted. And no, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rummenigge, can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
Yeah, bullish header! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pass somewhat off target, and it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Can he finish?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Dani Olmo is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's picked his way through. Del Piero! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
18 minutes is...
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a goal kick. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicked it back promptly. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And he thumps it clear. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. Irwin is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Dani Olmo. Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Del Piero. Delivers the ball, and the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, they've got it again. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Hullet. Could be danger here. And Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hullet with the short one. He's having a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has been knocked clear. Neymar. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And if you do
Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution for Milan, number 18, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is
Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period. Ball is over the line. The cross. Cleared away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Zanetti. Neymar. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Schmeichel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Haaland. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
cut it out. Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Loose ball now. Oh no, this does not look good. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
2 added minutes has been
Milan
indicated.
have reclaimed it. He's shifting, and Messi! And he hits the net. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Lionel Messi!
All square again into the duck. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. And they can counter here. And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? Hullet. Messi. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Baresi cuts it out.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Now he's got space here. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Played into space. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kagawa can see things others simply cannot. Looking to play him in. Always onto this. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get it through? Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Van Dijk was in no mood for any of that. And this is Messi. He is through here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Looking for options for movement. Big chance! Yes, he's done it! Save the best for last! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Hullet. And the counter is on. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Milan, number 8, Gullit. Coming on the field is number
And we're
17,
underway again.
Danny Olmo.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
And the pass is intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vinicius Junior, he's picked his way through. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Clipped into space.
Cleared without complication.
Rummenigge looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. And Messi!
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And here's Messi. Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk. And here's Vinicius Junior. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ah, he's had it taken off him. And here's Messi. Oh, good ball. And Cruyff! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That is good alertness. Baresi. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is myth.
There's the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
So that's it, it is all over. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Danny Olmo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Kindly remove it. it, as it is about to be turned
Thrilling,
away.
nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role...
And it's been given away. He's found the way through. Well, there's the clearance. Throw in. Mateus. Now it's Shobo's chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. Can he finish? Tremendous from Son Heung-min. A finish of true class. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Mbappe.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Zanetti.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And he shoots! Rummenigge. And it's Neymar. He might... Rummenigge! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A finish right from the top draw! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He rises! Oh, crossbar! Robson. And he's had a hit! And the ball's come loose here. Robson is... Can he finish? They've scored! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Hello attendees,
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Zico. Tries to pass it through. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. That is a crunching tackle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Neymar. That's a cute ball. Now, this could be a chance.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bangladesh clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
Big chance! Sticks it away! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The movement so precise. The finish. Oh, terrible pass. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The ball is on the spot. Here we go.
He's got a goal!
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 7, Neymar.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Szoboszlai.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Eze.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Mateus. Coming on the field, number
Baresi.
9, Del Piero. Number 22, Dani Olmo. Number
Well, there's plenty
15,
to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bale is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Rummenigge. He's in space and looking for options. Climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nicked it back promptly. And that is that.
A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's fabulous. Up he goes! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought...
It's Bale! Against the crossbar! Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Del Piero is standing over this one.
It's always nice to get an early sighter, and even better.
Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. You just can't do anything about that. That's genius.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, this looks sharp. Barcelona finding their passes. And smartly reclaimed. Dani Olmo ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance for a shot! Delicious from Dani Olmo! A finish right from the top draw. And they're at it again. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give our boys a round.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And Del Piero! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage... Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Del Piero, he's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well read, nice interception. Rummenigge! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible.
Decent chance! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Mateus gathers from the goal kick. Rummenigge, he could be in here. And the shot! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely...
Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, super ball. Chance, surely! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
That has been knocked clear. There's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. Here we go again then. Alexander-Arnold. Nice defending, physical and effective. Szoboszlai. He is through here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, it's a nice idea. He's having a go. It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
That's an imaginative pass. He's in space and looking for options. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Szoboszlai, look at the shapes to shoot! He's scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how many?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rummenigge. Now it's Del Piero. He's gone for goal! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Always onto this. He's beaten the last man. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep. Goes for the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Mateus probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Akanji gets over and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Messi.
Alexander-Arnold.
And he's been shifted off it. Rummenigge. Great ball if he can get there. And Del Piero! And he steered it beyond the post. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Del Piero.
There will be 5 minutes added.
Mateus. Now, can they get him away? He can get that clear. 5 minutes to add. That's good running with the ball. Mateus! Magnificent from Mateus! About as smooth as it gets. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulse.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so...
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And it shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them.
Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a really well-measured ball. Ball swung in. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Dani Olmo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. This looks promising. Can he get on the end of this? Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Yamal. Not the most accurate pass. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Driving on and making good progress.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. He might be it, shot a goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are back on the way. And he shoots! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Rijkaard cuts out the pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Knocks it into space. A decent chance! It's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Dani Olmo. He can get that clear. Szoboszlai. Spread out to the left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's picked it up out wide. Terrific header! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Alvarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for a runner. Messi. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, look! He's gone for goal! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Some really good ball movement. Great ball and he's in. Great chance! Ronaldinho! He really is something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Szoboszlai is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, it's hit the post. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Please put your hands
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. And this is Cruyff.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rummenigge! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he shoots! Now that is commitment to the cause. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And this is Messi. Rummenigge demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, played right into his path. Rummenigge finds himself offside. And that is a little undercooked. Messi. He's got away, and Messi! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
That's a cute ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Pelé. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Fernandez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that has not gone well. Good effort from distance. And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
And they're back on the ball again. Cruyff. Cruyff goes on a charge down the left. And that's a throw-in. applies the finish! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mateus! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. Here we go again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Xabi Alonso has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking for a runner. Dink through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Some resolute defending there. Boyan tries, great chance! And that is as far as they're going to go. Puyol.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, what has happened here? Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to...
And Boyan! Oh, it's hit the post!
Barcelona
really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Olmo. Now that looks a decent ball. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Cannavaro with the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's a throw. And smartly reclaimed. Now he's got space here.
There will be
Triol is there,
time.
and he can get that. Oh, he's been caught napping! Bernardo Silva. And that will be the final act. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Won't we?
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So thank you very much. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really isn't measurable by numbers.
One of those players who keeps it simple and gets the ball to do all the work for him.
And exerts a massive influence on every match he plays.
Exactly that. I mean, he's the pivot, the one his team hinges around.
And he's had it nicked away. Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge! Dani Olmo gets flagged offside. Oh, a delicate chip through. This looks promising. And he's searching through. And a chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rijkaard certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
And it's Olmo. Zanetti.
There they go, hunting again.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Still goalless. Nicely worked. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Donatoni. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Zanetti. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cruyff could try cutting inside here. It's out for a goal kick. And it's lofted through here. Chips it through. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Stood up well to him there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He is through here. Poor, robust challenge. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's on a charge. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fernandes can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Del Piero. Rijkaard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little...
And the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. Oh, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And here's Dani Olmo. And that's gone loose. And it's Olmo. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Fernandes. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Arsenal are down to 10 men. Chiellini. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nice looking ball. Raya claims comfortably. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. He's come in hard.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
88 minutes is number 15, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, O'Shea. Number 25, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Dani Olmo.
All square again
Number 10,
into the dying minutes.
Fernandez.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude.
He's gone for goal!
On the field,
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Soboslai. Number 19, Kukcu. Number 20, Messi. Substitution in progress. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's only too happy to take that back. And that has left him in a heap. And it's played forward. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component.
There's the header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
That has not gone well.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Law providing an outlet on that flank. Szoboszlai! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Szoboszlai probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great vision. This might spell... Goes for a shot! Against the crossbar! And that is a little undercooked. And the pass is intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. Now this could be a chance. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end of this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He won't be happy with that one. And the shot's on here. Threads one in. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Szoboszlai. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's neat. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Cruyff really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Howson. Law. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. And it's Chiellini. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Over to the other side. Tries to play it through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Police Department.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's on it, can he?
Law! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.